Hello everyone, Foxglow back again. In this episode I'm going to show how I'm making my money because I'm crashing the market. Not my go-to way like I've done in the past with wiring looms, because you can't do that now when you're starting, because you never can buy enough to be able to crash the market when you first start. I'm using Hawk's Gaming Tips. He's a very good tutorial on No Man's Skies. He does some really nice tutorials, and so I watched this tutorial on what he made in Origins, and you can crash the market. I did know you could make some of this stuff like chlorine and that to make some money, but not the way he did it. I've never done it that way before. It's a little bit convoluting because you have to go through some hoops before you start. As you can see, look what I've got. I've got all that chlorine and all that ionized. Now that does take a while to get to that amount. A lot of that is added where I was up to there with chlorine. This I've made on my rig. As you can see, I've now got 439 million. I had that much chlorine from there back to start with. I've made this lot by going to other stations, and you need to go to wealthy and above systems again to make sure that you get enough stock to buy back. They have more stock for you, so they're the best way. The same with ionized. I had ionized up to, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only had 7 stacks, but I've now got 8, 9, 10 and a bit stacks. So you make all this on the way, but initially you have to make all this, or you need at least 5 stacks. At least 5 stacks of each when you start, at least. So I guarantee to have more. I did more mining and buying salt. You need to buy salt or mine it if you've got a place where you can mine it. Me, I've got a place where I can mine it, so I spent a lot of the time mining the salt. But you need to buy loads of oxygen. Oxygen is easy to buy. What I'll do, I will put a link down in my description for Hawk's Gaming tutorial on how he does it. He's very good at the tutorials. He always finds a way, like I said in my previous video, how to make money initially. And this is the only way now in Origins, because you can crash the market still. And I'm also going to show you that you can still use the wiring looms. Wiring looms is the simple way, because every single station actually sells wiring looms, so you don't have to go to different stations trying to find what you're looking for, because every station will have it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can still do wiring looms, but you need a lot of money. So you can do this later on and be guaranteed, if you want to do any more, that you can crash the market with wiring looms, but you need a lot. Let's just show you quickly how it's done by going on to dear old Flakie for a few minutes, just to show you. Now where's Flakie save? Flakie save is 51. There we go. Now he's already got 3 point something billion units by crashing the market, but because he was doing it before Origins, he already had a large stack of looms. So there we go. Meet Flakie. Look, there we go. Flakie's there. Look. He's got I think he's still got stacks. See, he's got all those stacks. He's got 2,880 stacks. Yeah, 2,880. Now, to start wiring looms, you can see he's got 3.6 billion. It will still crash the market, but you need, I think, a minimum. I think it's 1,500 and something. But as he's got 2,000, again, he will look for a wealthy system to make sure you can buy the lot back again. And with wiring looms, every station sells them, so it's not a problem. You don't have to go hunting, as I'll show you in a minute, with stations that actually sell what you're trying to sell, because not every station sells. I'm looking for wealthy and above. Not every station sells ionized cobalt or chlorine, and that's the difference between the two systems. But obviously now with our engines you can't crash the market initially unless you've got loads of money already. But once you've got loads of money and you want to, you know, you've spent it, like upgrading your ships and whatnot, once you've spent it all, as long as you've got the money to buy at least over 1,000, there's got to be 1,500 at least, but the more the merrier, and then you're guaranteed to crash the market between 70 and 80%. Come on, this is the long part of either method, because either method you need to find not just your normal system, you've got to find wealthy and above, so that they have the high supplies okay as well. We'll go to high supply because they'll have the quantity that you want to be able to buy back. And with ionized cobalt and chlorine, the more quantity they have in stock, you can add to what you've already sold them with. So for argument's sake, if they have 4,000 in stock, when you go to rebuy them, you'll get 4,000 extra. But I'm showing you now that you can still use wiring looms to crash the market. And this is why wiring looms is actually the simplest method, because there's no convoluting shit. You don't have to do any refining and all stuff like that. But once you've done the refining, initially, it's quite simple actually. I'll show you in a minute. Right, let's go to this one. And we'll crash the market straight away with his 2,880. Let's grab the nanites as well. Doesn't matter about the price. Look, you see, all of them sell them, wiring looms. They will always sell them. Lucky enough, this has chlorine as well. Look, that's lucky. If I was on Foxglow, and it's got ionized cobalt as well. And so here's a good place to sell the stuff, because you got both of them. Anyway, we're selling wiring looms. So -3, so we're making 69 million there. Look, so you sell them. And that was at minus something, wasn't it? To buy them back, -83 straight away. He's crashed the market with that amount, and he's got 2,880. So that's the only amount of space he's got that he can put in. Can't put in anymore because that's the maximum his space will allow. So he'll get 2,880 back at the market price of -83. So we're only paying 25 million. And we sold it for a lot more than that. That's it, and we just rinse and repeat. And that's the good thing about wiring looms. It's made a profit. It does take away, you have to keep going from station to station, but you can still crash the market with wiring looms, but not initially. Not like we used to be able to do. Where's my ship? Oh, there. So let's do a save, so don't lose that. And let's go back to Foxglow. So yeah, you can still do wiring looms, like I said, but not in when you first start the game, or in the early part of the game. So yeah, if you want a good tutorial, I'm not very good at teaching. Go and check out his video. I'll leave a link in the description below anyway to that particular video, which shows how he makes that money. Anyway, let's get on with this then. We've got all this to do. Well, why have I gone here? Oh, sugar. I didn't save when I went back. I need to go back to base to show you the refining system. Just to clarify how you can do it. Well, let's go back to my base, which is in Boldalangra. There we go. I think I just named them Bud when I name all of my bases in future. So this is my only base, or I've got two bases on the same planet. I'll show you in a minute why I've done that. In the Bud Galaxy, I love the location I've got it in. The fauna and flora is really nice. Oh, friggin' hell, this is a long time. So yeah, this is a very profitable way of crashing the market. It does give you good profit, but it is convoluted in the sense that you have to do a lot of stuff to start with. So refining, where are we? Let's see. We've got all that oxygen and we've got some salt. Now I'm only showing this part of it. The salt and the oxygen will make the chlorine. The chlorine sells better than the ionized cobalt. You make more money with the chlorine. But the stations that have these in are far and few between. You've got to find them. And I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, let's... What I always do, I just put the whole stack in. It does take a while. Using the whole stack. No, in excess suit. Where are we? We want oxygen. So you get... I always put the last stack in. It takes about 4 minutes on each one. Put the last stack in of oxygen. Then get... where is salt? Where's the salt? Give me salt, please. There we go. 99 salt. See you, 2525. And you'll make chlorine. 4099. It takes 4 minutes. And that's it. And you get 4095 out of that. And that will do it quite a lot. You can split it down in half and chuck it in all the others. It'll make it slightly quicker. But that's how you do it. So you have to keep on doing that. Now me, I mine the salt. I have a planet where I can mine it. So I mine it. It takes time, obviously. But it's a lot better than using your initial money to keep on buying it. Use your initial money that you make, because you can make it selling the tech modules or finding HyperX. So you make about 30 million roughly, make about 30 million and then start this process off. Buying the oxygen is the one you want to buy. But what I've done, thinking it might help out, probably won't. Let's just save quick. I've made, see that little walkway? What I tried doing, I tried to extend the base and it wouldn't extend, so I had to put another base down. There, oxygen extraction point. It just would not work for me. I tried reloading and everything and I couldn't extend the current base. So I just, in its 300 U distance, I made this other base to do the extraction for the oxygen, see if it would save me some more money. But it doesn't, it's only a C class, so it doesn't really do that much. But well, I haven't been back for a while, so let's see what it's producing. I love this planet, it really do. Look at it. The flora is so cool. And the animals, look. You got those things as well. Look. There's loads of them here. It's really good. I love the trees. When I'm farming for all the ferrite dust and everything, I daren't touch the carbon. I won't destroy the trees. I just like them too much, so I won't take them for carbon. The other stuff I do, but not the trees. So cool. Anyway, yeah, here's my extraction point. Obviously, it's always at friggin' night. I don't know how much is going. Oh, they're still running. They're still powered, so the batteries are keeping up. Let's see what we got. Can't remember what we had. No, we've got 6,500. It's not filled up yet, so let's just take that while we can. Cool. But it does it too long. It takes 14 hours to get a full load. Anyway, let's carry on making the money and see how this is what you have to do. So initially, obviously it'll take a while to get all this stuff together, but you need a minimum, like I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a minimum of 5 stacks to crash the market for chlorine. The same with cobalt, a minimum of 5 stacks. So if you can make more stacks before you actually start crashing the market, that's your guarantee to crash it. They don't all crash to 80%, some of them crash to 70, 74, depending on what their sell and buy rate is. But let's get back and we'll go to our next system. Like I said, I've already done a few. If you look at my discovery, this is what I've done as well, look. Because you can go back to the old systems after, say, 20 hours or so. Check the system out, because look, has chlorine, I've marked them, has ionized, has chlorine and ionized. And this was done today, so tomorrow at this time, if you go back, they might be fully stocked, so you can rebuy them. Just go back to that planet and rebuy the chlorine or the ionized at a cheaper price if you want. There is actually no need to do that. You can actually store this. Once you've got all your containers, we'll take all this storage. You can store all this. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's only 15 slots. Now each storage container has 20 slots, so you can store these in your containers while once you've made your mark, once you've got your 4 billion or whatever, because then this is why I want the money. I've already missed out on 2 S-class ships because I didn't have the money initially, which I've seen. And S-class ships to find now are rarer than they used to be as far as I'm concerned. So that's why I want the money. I don't want to have that option again where I miss buying the S-class ship that I wanted. Right, stop babbling. Let's get to the station where I was last at. Paparoz, there we go. Is it Paparoz? Yeah, Paparoz. So that's the last station I was at before carrying on. So I've already sold to this station, what, probably 2 hours ago, 3 hours, something like that. Or did I? Oh no, this station didn't have any. This is the part where you need to remember about coming to a station when you want to sell these and crash the market. Do not sell them if they don't sell it. If they don't have what you've got in stock, do not sell it, because you cannot buy it back. You won't be able to. You see, you make sure it's on buy, and then you look at it, and where are we? This one didn't have it, I don't think. No. This station on this terminal doesn't have what we've got. It doesn't have chlorine, it doesn't have ionized cobalt. So do not sell it here. At this terminal, you won't get it back. You'll get a profit, but you won't be able to do it again. You'll have to refine all that over again, so don't make that mistake of selling chlorine or ionized cobalt if the terminal doesn't have it to already sell to you. It has to have it in stock for you to make a profit and to be able to buy it back. Now this other terminal doesn't have it either, so when you go to one terminal that doesn't have it, go to the other one, and this one doesn't either. So now this is the convoluted part of it as well, because it's not like wiring looms. Chlorine and ionized cobalt is not always available. I'm just going to show you the next station we find that has either one or the other. Let's do a save here. And I'm also looking, obviously, because I got a frigate. I'm looking for frigates, but I won't at this stage. Let's just do the crashing, shall we? If we can find one. Again, it's definitely best to find a wealthy and above system, because they'll give you more stock back than say a destitute. It's affluent. Oh, that's handy. Excuse me. There we go. So yeah, thank you Hawks, making me money again because of you. No, it's fine, but he always does find a way. Once they've done an update, if they've changed something. Moldangra, first contact, 5 planets. Right, let's hope this one's got both. See, that's the difference between wiring looms and this. Like I said before, I keep repeating it, but wiring looms will be fine later on. Then you don't have a hit and miss. They're definitely at each station. But this is a little bit more profitable doing it like this. But you just have to find the right stations all the time. So you have to keep jumping till you find the station with that's selling chlorine and ionized. So let's hope we're lucky. You can find them both at the same station, but not always. So let's see what we find here. Go on, have both, please. Or it could have none. Again. He does say about buying these when they're... But you don't have a lot of money to start with, so it's a bit awkward. No, they don't have it here either. On this terminal, look. See, that's another station without it. So it's a case of keep on looking. But before going away, check the other terminal, because you might have one of them. So let's go to the other terminal. And while we're here, also, I'm upgrading my suit. Now making the millions, just as well. So let's upgrade that one. Cool. Now let's go to the other terminal. Hopefully they've got some. But you could go to 2 or 3 stations and not find it. So there's a difference between the two systems. The two ways of crashing the market. Right. Have at least one of them. Chlorine would be better. Chlorine does give you... I don't want to speak to you. Why are you getting... Chlorine does give you more for your bucks. Let's have a look. Cobalt, no. No. Chlorine, no, they got chlorine, that's handy, cool. So at least we can sell the chlorine. I didn't miss the cobalt. I always double check in case I miss it. So we can sell the chlorine, look. They will give us back that 3,492 can now be added to the amount that I've already got when I buy it back. So we need to sell it. And what was it at? Hold on, it was at plus. Oh, it's +2 as well. So we'll make a nice profit. Let's see, where's the chlorine? Chlorine, please. Oh, down here. So it's +2. Look what we made. 89 million. Selling all that lot. So you sell that, and hopefully that's crashed the market down to above 80%. We'll see in a minute. Hold on. Where's the chlorine? See, 79%, so not quite 80. Albeit that show 99. We had more than that, but it only allows you to show that amount of numbers. So we need to buy it twice. Look, we've got 527 million from. We've made a big profit. We won't lose. So we buy 999 only for 15. We made 89, didn't we? So that's 15 million plus. Sell it. No, buy it. Plus 7. So that's 23 million or 22 million, and we bought it for 89 million. We sold it for, so we're definitely making a profit. So we click this again, so we buy it twice. Then we get our full stack back, and we're still in profit at 504 million. So it's really cool. So again, thank you, Orcs. That's really cool. And we've got our stock back plus more. You see? So that will slowly, each time we do this, we get more. Let's put you down there. So this one's got chlorine. This is what I always do. So this system has chlorine. Doesn't have ionized cobalt, so I'll just write in here as chlorine. That's it. So you can 24 hours if you want to come back and do this. So it's just rinse and repeat, guys. Just keep doing that. Once you've made you don't need to make any more now. So if you get to your the way I'm working this out now, by the time I get to the end of say making up to 4 billion, this will all be filled up by this, because we're buying it back. Each time we buy it back, we get say 3,000 or 4,000 more. So it keeps getting added to the pile. Same with ionized cobalt. It keeps adding to the pile the amount you're going back if you go to wealthy and above systems. So once you've got your 4 billion, don't sell this. Have a stack already there, put it in storage, and then go and do your exploration. Buy your stuff, buy your new ships and all that sort. Upgrade your ships, and when you want to do it again, take it out and carry on. So, very good method. It works now in Origin, so yes, you can crash it. Again, thanks to Hawks Gaming for that. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's a bit, yeah, it's not that long, it's 25 minutes. So, I thank you so much if you got this far with me, and I will catch you in my next one. Cheerio for now.